Okay, I'm sad now. But it's a good kind of sad. Is it? I don't know. I'm feeling something. Yes. It was actually really nice just now. Had a conversation with a woman I find attractive and that I also danced with for 2 hours straight yesterday because that attraction is mutual. Yeah, I wanted to get to know her outside of the dance floor and just sunbathing, and I joined her. Which, for me is like, this is way too much nature than I'm used to, right? But, the things you do with the ants crawling on me and the flies sitting and some things biting me and stuff. But like, no, I want to do this now. Uh, and she also compromised and joined me in the shade later because I couldn't sit in the sun so long. Anyway, so why am I sad? Basically, it looked like the attraction is there, and from what I know about her, I was like, yeah, that could potentially work for a relationship. But then one of the first things I mentioned was that I just played with one of the children here. And then a fly sat on my knee, and then I was like, oh, I pointed out this, that I hurt my knees yesterday when I was playing with a brother of the girl I played with today. So I constantly brought the topic back to children, and that at some point I want children. And she then said, oh no, she doesn't. So for her it's quite clear that she doesn't want children. And that is definitely one of my no-goes, like that, or one of my must-haves in a relationship, like a long-term relationship. That's really, yeah. Remember in Stuttgart on the hill, I was like, I don't even know exactly what I want. Really, I hope that there is a interesting woman as well that I can get close to, even though there is a no sex policy and I don't need to have sex. But it would be nice to get close to someone that I could then potentially date. I see the likelihood of that to be very low, honestly, because most of them are either not interested in relationships or are in relationships or not interesting to me. And with those three circles, there's only a really tiny overlap. And I don't think anybody will be there. Anyway, that's just me having high standards. Yes, people not being in relationships and being interested in relationships. I thought about that. I should think about that. Like I had a conversation yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. At Krash's birthday party with a woman. And she asked me, so what does the girl really need? Like what are you looking for, essentially? And I was like, well, I mean, basically she gotta work on herself, like be self-aware and stuff. Must not smoke. I must find her attractive. And then I was basically, well, that's pretty much enough. But that really, it's definitely not enough. Like I know really quickly when it's not enough. But I don't know, I don't have a, like, I can't formulate it properly. But then I told her there are basically three things that are really important to me, that are non-negotiable, and the wish for children is one of them. And then I also pretty clearly said what other things, and that just came out of me, and I was like, wow, this is so structured, I need to make a video about it. That's why I'm here. That's why I left her. We were cuddling, it was really nice, but then I left her because I felt the urge to come somewhere else where I'm alone and record, such that I can tell you this, because I just figured that out, because I told her. There are three things. Wanting to have children is a must. Then a self-reflection. You must be self-reflected and be aware that triggers can happen, and it's usually something from the past, and you can always, talk about it and figure out what's going wrong, even though in the moment it feels like I might have caused that, but it's usually something that we bring, that we've learned, or that we, because if that's not the case, then an argument will quickly go somewhere and it will be taken personal and all that stuff. And yeah, I imagine that if someone is self-reflected and knows about those things, which I feel like I am, like I'm not 100%, I see everything in myself, but I can be like, oh yeah, you caused that I feel so bad, but it's not your fault, it's me that feels bad because I learned something, or because I'm used to something, or something like that, Yeah, so that's the second important thing. And then the third is honesty. I want her to be completely open and honest with me. Like, tell me everything. It's okay if she is attracted to someone else. It's okay if she hurts me, as long as she's honest about it, as she can tell me. I don't like finding out through others. I don't like not knowing what's going on for her. So that's the third important thing. And then there are other things like she shouldn't smoke, or she must not smoke actually. I should find her attractive. Probably one or two more tiny things, but those five, with those five, we can go pretty far. Potentially something else, but or like must be a certain age because I do want children. Must be able to have children. You know, we need to have a language in common. Those things, right? But that's what I understand as like basics. You know, the basics must match, and then the important three: wants to have children, is self-reflected, and is communicating honestly with me and shares what's up for her. Those I just figured out are the three important things as of right now. August 2024. I mean, it's good to know. It's good to know and to be aware, and it's okay that I'm sad. It's perfectly okay. I imagined there could be something and I'm disappointed that there is not, and that's okay. It's a great sign. Like, that's why I'm happy as well. Like, that's why it's a good kind of a sadness, because things are happening, right? Like, there are people out there where it seems to almost work, but then not quite, because the fact that she doesn't want children and that it's clear for her is for me a no-go, and that's fine. It doesn't make her a bad person, doesn't make me a bad person, doesn't make any, but it's just, this doesn't work, and that's fine. And it was nice to just get that far at least, because I tend to lose hope as well. But yeah, it was good to experience that. I do want a relationship and I do want a family, so I want to have someone who also wants children, even if everything else would work perfectly, which I'm not sure because I don't know her that well. We literally just talked today and we danced. But yeah, it's good to... I still like cuddling with her. I still like dancing with her. I'll enjoy this week. And I'm sad that it doesn't work out. And that's fine. Usually at other events it also doesn't work out. Yeah, but it was so nice just cuddling with the guitars playing in the background. They were singing Hallelujah while we were lying here being sad. It was just so good. And then they played Rakete. Wahrscheinlich ist ein neuer nett, doch im Moment würde ich ihm gern. Another sad song. In die Fresse hauen. Yeah, so nice. Like, I really enjoyed that just now. That's life. Welcome to life. Welcome to life. I'm living life. I feel stuff. It's great. It's great. I experience stuff. I'm a human. I feel emotions. Like, at the moment I don't worry at all that the universe will end. This is so far ahead of, like, this is completely not in my mind, which is great. Yeah, I'm experiencing life. I like this. Life is good. Life eventually will get to a point where we have that thing with the family and the children. And it's good to play with children here, and it's just, yeah, it's just an experience. I experience life out here, and that's great. All of the emotions, the excitement, the sadness. Okay, maybe not all of the emotions. I'm not very angry here, but at least those two. The disappointment, the rejection. Yesterday I felt super rejected when she said she wants to go to sleep and then didn't, but that was just a misunderstanding. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so it's sad that that doesn't work out, and it's okay. There will be other events, there will be other people. Eventually I will meet the right person. I'm really working on the whole not being too picky kind of a thing, right? But those three things are non-negotiable. Those three things plus the environment, the basics, I told you, plus the big three. It's not like I'm asking for too much, am I? I mean, there will be people out there, several, not just one. There is not the one, but I will find one of the ones that fit, and I will make it my one, because we will spend time together, and then once we have children, for instance, then it will be the one. I'll need to make it the one. But there is no the one soulmate. I don't believe in that, but there are many, and one of them I will then commit to, and therefore make her my one. That's the plan. And if that doesn't work this week, that's perfectly fine. It's so funny how I walk away from people just so that nobody hears what I'm talking about, and then I upload this to YouTube. How does that make sense? I don't know. I'm weird. Anyway, thank you for watching my random rants about my life and love life and stuff. Life is good, and I'm still sad. And it's nice, in a way. It's really nice. Feeling stuff! Freedom and health to you, such that you can also feel stuff. Make your back up. Enjoy your life. Have emotions.